My name is Darrell. I am 32 years of age and I am a C7 motor complete spinal cord injury patient.
Good. Okay, right. 1, 2, 3, up. Good. Okay, left. 1, 2, 3, up. Good.
I was in a shallow, I was basically riverboating and I went to cool off and I jumped in, I dove in head first and I thought the water was a lot deeper and it was shallower and the water was murky. I couldn't see a rock on the bottom and it just tagged my head a little bit and it was enough to broke my C7 vertebrae burst fracture. And so luckily I was a good swimmer, so I floated up, my friends got me into the boat and they got the helicopter right there on the river and went to the hospital from there. So my injury in 2012, it basically, I've been doing a lot of research on stem cells. They were just starting the type of stem cells that I received here. The research in 2012, I believe they were doing it on a rat and some other animals, and they had some good progress. So basically, I kept on following up with it, and until I started seeing some good progress on humans. I didn't want to be the first person to do it, so I kind of saw they were safe, and people weren't getting tumors and stuff after, and so I decided to go for it and get treatment. How I heard about epidural stimulation was from the 4 patients in Louisville, Kentucky. I believe that they did a program there, and I saw some good results, and basically, if I could get some of the results that they got, I would be quite happy.
And after all the medical evaluation, he was accepted for treatment for epidural stimulation surgery, and he got his surgery 2 weeks ago. Because epidural stimulation has been shown to greatly improve motor function. Actually, it is stimulating some specific nerve segments at specific spinal cord locations, which are responsible for generating the motor activity in the lower limbs. So that was the main reason we thought he could be a good candidate and he has the potential to recover his motor function. He would be able to regulate his body temperature in a much better way. He will be able to manage his nerve pain, and hopefully he will be able to stand up and he will be able to walk. I mean, this is what we are actually expecting in the longer run. So when we compare the results of epidural stimulation with and without stem cell treatment, the improvements we have seen after stem cell treatment, when we combine stem cell treatment, the improvements are much more progressive, and the onset of improvements is much more quicker. So basically, epidural stimulation works much better when we combine it with the stem cell treatment.
It was a 1-day surgery. It was 3 hours, so it was all completed quite quick. Basically, that they didn't fully put me under. They sedated me, so they were able to function the neurostimulator during the procedure. I had 6 injections done, 3, I believe, intrathecal catheter injections done into my spinal fluid, and then the other 3 were done through intravenous, and also I was given growth factors, which supposedly helps boost the immune system and helps so the stem cells take better. And also I would do 2 physio sessions a day. One would be for mapping, so they would map the neurostimulator to my spinal cord so they could customize it to me, so I was able to do the functions that I needed to have done. And then the other ones were just strength training, for strengthening my core muscles, strengthening my legs, stretching, and range of motion exercises. So I started doing the mapping in small steps on my bed. They would do like ankle flexions and lifting my knees up and stuff like that while me doing it with the stimulator on. And then once we got good with that, we started programming the my remote for the stimulator. It's called My Stim Remote. And so once we got a few programs down, and then we took up the training a notch to taking it down to the gym, where we started doing parallel bar training. And that's where I started being able to stand with assistance on the parallel bars, get up and sitting down and stuff like that. And then after that, once I kind of graduated through that, I started doing the hoist, where basically I was put in a harness and I started being able to actually lift my legs up in walking motions with a little bit of assistance for guiding, but not the actual lifting. The lifting part I was doing myself, but they helped me guide and make sure I didn't roll my ankles and stuff like that. And also I did aquatherapy 4 sessions where they improved my stepping abilities quite a bit, where they have parallel bars in the aquatherapy under the water, and they helped me basically start being able to move my legs in that way, because it's a lot easier to move walking motions underwater than with gravity. And also another therapy here was the acupuncture that I had done 5 days a week. That helped quite a bit with my anxiety, and it helped helping a bit with my neuropathic pain and circulation, and it helped quite a bit.
For treatment plan for him, we mostly do in physical therapies and aquatic therapies. So first, physical therapies, we will first look at his posture first to correct his posture before the standing trainings and everything. And after that, we have to training about his muscle. We need his trunk muscle to be better and improve to help him to stand without hand support. We hope that. And for aquatic therapies, we need him to exercise, because aqua can assist him, so he can move his trunk and strengthening his core muscle better in aquatic therapies. And also we use epidural stimulation to make exercise easier. So after he do epidural stimulation, we can see he can have a good trunk control and can voluntary movement in his leg.
1, 2, 3, kick up.
On.
1, 2, 3, up.
As of side effects, how they've gone, I haven't noticed any major side effects or even minor side effects. Pretty much the same as before for side effects with complications to spinal cord injury. A little bit of an improvement with my blood pressure, but it's still a battle, uphill battle. But I got a bit of time until that should be resolved. But I hope to see some more improvements in the future once the spinal cord starts regenerating a little bit more. But I did not see any adverse side effects from the treatment or the stimulator procedure. Well, the improvements I've seen so far since I've had the epidural procedure and stem cells is basically I've had a little bit of improvement with my autonomic dysreflexia. It's not quite as severe as it was before, which is quite a bonus. Also, I've noticed significant core stability, being able to sit in my chair longer without having to lean forward. And that's even with the stimulator off. I've noticed I've been able to flex my stomach muscles quite a bit more. Another improvement is my toilet time. For my bowel routine, it was taking upwards of 2 hours most days, or most times every second day, to do my toilet routine. Now it takes me at most half an hour. So that's a significant improvement. Now I have muscles functioning on my abs to be able to speed it up. So that's a major improvement and it's helped my daily life quite a bit. And also being able to stand, and that's built muscle in my legs so far. I've even noticed a small amount of muscle build even in the 40 days or 30 days I've been doing the rehab since I've had the stimulator implanted. So I've noticed some small gains there. and I can only imagine how much more muscle I will be able to grow in my legs in the future. Well, the facility here is top of the line, top notch. Back home in Canada, the facilities are nothing like this. They're not nearly as nice. They're not luxury. This is true luxury here. Everything's very clean. The food's pretty good, and yeah, the pool's very nice. The rehab, they have everything you need for the rehab, so it's got pretty much everything you need to get better here. Couldn't ask for much more. To anybody that's watching this video and is thinking about going the same route I did, I would highly recommend looking into it and seeing if you are able to get here and do it, because it's changed my life for the better, and I believe that it will change yours because the results speak for themselves. Every person that's had this procedure done in the world so far, I believe, has seen improvements. So it's not just one person, you know, it's been everybody's seen improvements. So